Hey guys, this is Dr. Megan Marie DeLegas here. I'm a physical therapist and a wellness coach. I'm going to go over one of the main core movements or categories for a strength program, and even in a rehabilitative program. You will see this in a quality, you'll see a variation of this in a quality strength program, rehab program. You'll see it with trainers, strength and conditioning coaches. These are important categories that we understand what they are and why they matter. So this one here is the press. The press is focusing on the anterior portion of the upper body. The other lower body exercises are the squat and the hinge in terms of the main categories. This is the anterior portion of the upper body now, so anything that involves a push kind of motion. So sometimes it's interchanged and used as push in terms of the category, not just press. I use it interchangeably too. So any variation where you're pushing yourself or an object forward, away from you, really using the pecs and the anterior delts and the systems of the upper body that involves protraction as well. So a couple examples of that are going to be things like a push-up, a bench press, and an overhead type of press. I'll just show you what those are now. Before I get into that, however, what you really need to know with these movements is how to control or move the shoulder blades. I will link a video to that in terms of learning and teaching the skill of what that looks like and how it feels. That'll be attached and you'll have that available to you. So with a press or a push, it's going to be anything, like I said, in this kind of direction. So a push-up is an example because we are pushing away from the floor, so coming down and then pushing away, okay? Pretty simple. We're trying to protract our shoulder blades, really create a neutral spine and core with this movement. And if that means we have to do it on our knees so that we can create a really good, strong upper body and base, that's the goal, okay? When it comes to another variation where our hands aren't planted on something, but they're holding on to something like a bar for a bench press or a dumbbell, I'm going to show you with a kettlebell, a floor press. This is just one of very many press exercises. A push-up is the same thing, one of very many variations of a press exercise and one of many push-up type exercises. So like I said, this is a category, okay? So a floor press, for example, is when we are pushing, again, away and using the front or anterior portion of the torso and arms, okay? So this is just one example. This is a single arm kettlebell floor press. Okay, you could do double arms, we could use dumbbells, we can use benches, we can use barbells, we can do it on a bench. There's many variations. Okay, and then I might as well show you here, we have an overhead press. I'm kneeling for the sake of the video, but you can also kneel in a type of exercise too, but a press in a different angle. So I showed you when we're pressing at about shoulder height in a push-up. On the floor too, a bench press is about shoulder height, but now there's also another angle in which we can press, which is overhead. So this is an example, overhead press, and then down. Overhead press. This is called a single arm overhead kettlebell press. Okay, this is again one of many, all right? This is a strict press versus a push press. So you will learn different types of exercise variations, especially if you work one-on-one with me. My videos are my templates. Always have a video of the exercise itself. And if you ever need more work or more critiquing, that's where I come in. Okay, so that's an example, or these are examples of press or push type exercises, which you will see in almost all of your programs, especially will be seen in rehabilitative exercises or general strength and functional training. Okay, well thank you. If you guys have questions, never hesitate to shoot me a message, send me a video, ask me questions that way, and I'd be happy to help.